Righto, fire's lit over there. So I'm going to get a broth happening. So this is like it wasn't going to be a 3-stage, it's going to be a 2-stage camp oven cook. So a little tip I got told was to, if you're perched up somewhere for a while and you might have multiple camp oven cooks, it's a good idea to keep that broth, and you'll see why after the first dish that I cook, which is simply just lamb. A couple of leg roasts. We tried to get a Christmas ham on Boxing Day, but they were all sold out, so we needed some lunch meat. So we bought 2 leg roasts, which will just go in the camp oven, and they'll be beautiful. One we'll eat, well, we'll eat all of it obviously. One's for dinner and one's for lunch meat for the next few days. But anyway, get cranking, make a broth. That's the first thing. Nothing special, just whatever you got, mix it all up. So we'll get that going, and fire's going, so we'll get some coals on it pretty soon. This cooks more about the second dish, which I've been wanting to do for years. So I had this little idea, so it's all experimental. So we're just going to see how it goes. And she's on. Michelle is preparing a side.
Oh, veggie rice.
Veggie rice?
Yeah, so it's got capsicum, onion, mushroom, and basmati. Yep. That should be nice with the lamb, I reckon.
Should be good.
Yep.
Oh, it's so warm. Oh, she's putting out the smells now. That fire is absolutely hot as hell. Not too far off. Bit of cloud cover come over. It's actually keeping the temperature pretty nice now, because it does drop a fair bit. It's supposed to be 6 tonight. Had a beautiful sunny day, so it's been really good. And we went into town, into Nimitibel, however you say it. I reckon it's Nimitibel. Nimitibel. We popped into the local pub. Didn't seem like it was open, but old mate opened it for us. And he ended up being quite a character. So that was brilliant. So we had 2 there. We had 1, got acquainted, buggered off through town, had a look around, come back, had another one, and he made Michelle a nice little scarf. And he, as I said, he was quite a character.
Wide enough, and I just thought, well, came up with this idea of I start with a narrow bit, and when that's long enough, then I widen it out and then sew up the loop. It goes round the neck and through the loop for the kiddies.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
So that it doesn't, you know, they can go off on their push bike and it won't blow off, and Mum won't get pissed off when they lose the scarf. That sort of thing.
I can't believe that dates back to Egyptian times.
Well, they reckon it actually is probably closer to 6,500 years old. It's 6,000 years old. But yeah, the oldest known piece of fabric. They reckon it was part of a sock.
Yeah, right.
Really? From Egyptian times.
That only goes to prove you bogans wore socks with their sandals.
Yeah.
Stands an inn, straight, tall and true. The locals like Harry, Rod, Jenny in blue. The Federal Hotel, the sign proudly displays, and the banner of Aussie flags flutters in the waves, welcoming travellers who might pass by. We'll stop for a while, maybe a beer to try. With the fire roaring on a cold winter's night, the frost outside, it does bravely fight, and the publican greets one and all with a cheery hello whenever they call. The wind outside can be bitter, it's true, but the warmth inside is honest, true blue. And on a fine summer's day, the beer garden out back offers respite from the long, lonely track. Built as a coach in days of old, and a place where many a tall tale's been told, was twice where the men of the snowy march past, gathering men to war. Proudly many did pass. Built before plumbing or strong iron path, blacksmith's long gone, 'tis now a car park. But the old coach sheds and the stables still stand, went in, cut out to give place for a band. The Federal Hotel, the last of its kind. Walls covered with pictures brings history to mind. If the walls could but speak the stories they'd tell on a long winter's night in Nimmitabel.
Very good.
Good choice
That's brilliant.
Of poem.
Oh, already. Oh, she's just holding on. One's for dinner and one's for lunch meat. And the broth I have to save
Why?
because I'm going to do something else with it.
Yummo.
A little taster.
Don't forget the rope on it.
There you go.
Beautiful. Is it Sunday?
It is Sunday.
Perfect.
Sunday roast. So good. Another beautiful day in the high country. And it's time that I'm going to have a crack at this camp oven feed that I've been thinking about or thought up years ago. And I'm finally going to have a crack. Are you keen, Dale?
I am very keen.
Hear the enthusiasm in her voice.
I've been trying to write in my journal all afternoon and you've done nothing but jabber.
Oh God. Righto. So I've lit the fire. The broth's in the camp oven from last night's cook. And I heat that up. And what I'm going to do is Spag Bol. So I'm not going too mental with it just in case it doesn't turn out right. So I've literally just got a kilo of mince, some pasta shells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it in the broth that was left over from the slow cooked lamb and basically make a bolognese sauce with that, cook everything in the camp oven and basically see how it turns out. And then if it turns out alright, next time I'll go put all the other ingredients in it like I usually would. This is all experimental, so I'm going to crack into it. Righto, got some mushrooms I need to use, so I'm going to throw that in. Otherwise, yeah, just a kilo of mince. Throw that in there. I reckon I thought up this idea even when I was in Mackay and never got around to doing it. Throw them mushrooms in. Righto. Might whack the lid on that, give it a bit more heat underneath. Let that go for about 20 minutes, I reckon. Oh, that's just looking so good. Looks rich and beautiful. And all things good in one pot. Time to add the shells. And we'll just stir that in. And once they're cooked, they should be pretty good. They might take a bit though. Oh, I think I fluked the amount of stock to leave in there too, because or the broth from the lamb, because that's pretty much perfect consistency for Spag Bol. So I reckon that's about a 2.5 hour ordeal. Slow cooked Spag Bol in the camp oven with leftover broth from a long slow cook. I had to taste it because I had to see if the shells are right, and it's pretty bloody beautiful. All right. We are ready to go. Just reheating. Bit of cheese on top with a bit of red wine. How is it though?
That's beautiful.
Yeah?
Different flavour to normal.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, but it's very nice. Bon appetit.
Bloody beautiful.
Manya, manya.
I'll be definitely doing a full mix, but probably a little hot tip, or for myself anyway, next time I'll keep some more broth because it soaked up that juice pretty quick. Absolutely beautiful.